If black women are such terrible mothers, why do you keep making us mothers? I want to understand the logic.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit the subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I know a lot of the women over here hate when I talk about black women, but I'm gonna do it. I just have to, because we gotta talk about these issues because they are real problems that we need to change, right? So when it comes to the black community, specifically single motherhood, it's very real, right? Women are having children after children after children after children, being single moms as if it's not a big deal. And we know that we celebrate motherhood, single motherhood. We hype it up, we cheer it on, we make it seem like it's no big deal, where we don't have as many weddings. There's way more baby showers than weddings happen in the black community. It just is. We sit down and have kids by the same men over and over and over again, and then we cry and want pity for everybody to feel bad for your poor choices. I've always said, I'll give you one. We all at one point did not know. But when you do know, it is now on you to take responsibility, because I don't have to have sympathy for you. You chose that man. A man who you knew was a deadbeat dad, and you had a baby by him. You knew that. Well, I'm going to share this video of this woman talking about just how fed up she is with the single moms, because it's just like enough is enough. Here's the video and let's come back and talk about it.
I'm done supporting single mothers, especially in my community. I'm sorry, and this is going to sound really fucked up. Single mothers in our community aren't single mothering hard enough, because the way y'all are acting like it's fucking shits and giggles. I just had to fucking block one of my mutuals because she made some fucking silly, quirky little video of her getting pregnant again. She has 2 under 2. You were just asking for crowdfunding. I had to cut off my ex-best friend who had just had a baby, who was talking about having another baby with a nigga who doesn't even like her son, her oldest son. Y'all are having babies with niggas that don't even want to be father figures to the other children that aren't theirs. Single mothers will get on these apps, beg for fucking money, and be pregnant not even 3 months fucking later, bro. Y'all don't take y'all single motherhood seriously. Y'all don't take these children seriously. And this is why I am anti getting pregnant anything. I've seen so many pregnancy announcements just in this new year from black women. And I'm like, you bitches clearly are not watching the news. You bitches are so digmatized and so full of like, there's no self-esteem anywhere. This generational curse that black women have has to fucking stop. Y'all will get on this app and beg and start all these like organizations to help single mothers get out of these fucking countries. These bitches don't want to leave. These bitches don't want to leave. They don't take shit seriously. They don't even take their own fucking womb seriously. They don't take their kids seriously. I'm done supporting single mothers, because at this point it's a choice, and it kind of always has been. Niggas don't do anything to show you that they're marriage material, but you'll fuck them raw. Like, if we really just get down to it, fucking someone raw should take a lot of trust. That is not something you should give up freely. When I see black women getting pregnant, it's like watching a teen fucking mom, bro. Like.
So I agree. It's really ironic that these single moms who be so hard, we out here struggling, we out here just we doing our best, and y'all always pregnant. How are you, as she said, begging for money, crying, you ain't got no home, people sending you money for a hotel for the night, and then a month later you pregnant again. And again. And again. And then it'd be like, oh, it's none of y'all business. It's my body, my choice. I can do whatever I want. My baby gonna be good. These women don't care about their children, period. They don't care. You've watched it happen so frequently in your community that's all you do. As she said, you will have a child with a man who don't even like your child that you have, that's not his, and you're going to lay down and have a child with him. He's with you. He decided to be with you, and you have a child. That's not something that you hid from him. He don't treat your child good. Why would you have a baby with a man who don't treat your child good? Who, like, but again, we're supposed to have sympathy and empathy for women like this who make these choices. We as the women, we make the choice if pregnancy is going to happen or not, because we open our legs and give access. If you do not want to get pregnant, you need to be, number one, close your legs, be on birth control, and require a condom. These women do not require condoms and on no form of birth control, and their legs are always spread wide open. Why do we continue to do this over and over and over again? Like, why?
And I don't give a fuck what you hoes try to normalize on the internet now, but certain shit you just don't do when you a motherfucking mother, okay? Especially when you got a daughter. Not saying sons ain't important, but bitch, when you got a daughter, I could just tell off the rip, your mama ain't raised you right. Ho.
It's what I can't stand is single motherhood is so promoted and people brag about it that they will convince you that my kid turned out fine, my baby went to college, that it's okay to be a single mom. As if a father is now optional, is what these women, fathers are now optional for children. And now it's on us, it's on the community to take care of you and your kids. It's almost as birth control don't exist. That's how women are here moving. You know why they don't care? Because we gonna always clean it up. No one's gonna ever hold them accountable because we always say give women grace. You never know what they've been through. Blah 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 blah. We keep making them a victim. No, that's a grown woman who made a grown woman decision and she got to live with her grown woman responsibilities. Period. If the dad ain't around, that's on you. You chose that deadbeat man that you already knew what his life was like. You saw the red flags and you still laid down with him and got pregnant, or you still laid down with him and kept the baby. That's on you. We cannot keep making excuses for these people.
Are we really just going to keep having babies by ourselves? Are we really going to just continue to just say fuck it, fuck these kids? Because really that's what you're saying. You're saying fuck these kids because the way your son is struggling, already being parentified, and you go and get pregnant again, you dumb raggedy bitch. And I see my mutuals like Hood Storyteller trying so hard to help you bitches, trying so hard to help y'all get out of this fucking country, and you say I'm gonna get fucking married, I'm gonna have a fucking baby, no ring in 2026. You hoes are fucking unserious. The village is tired and I am playing no parts in that shit. I don't give a fuck about you or them kids because you don't give a fuck about your kids. So why should I give a fuck about somebody else's kids? The bitches with kids don't give a fuck about their kids. And the ones who don't have kids seem to give more of a fuck. I can't do it anymore. I'm so tired of seeing poor black children. I'm so tired of seeing black children being raised into struggle. We already have to be adultified by society. We already can't maneuver as regular children. And then you burnt out bitches want to sit here and put more stress onto your children who didn't fucking ask to be here. Y'all do not take black children seriously. I'm done.
So many young girls see motherhood as like this badge of honor, and they're going to feel so much love, and they're going to feel so much, like, you know how many girls I've worked with who their goal was to get pregnant because they wanted to have a baby. They didn't want to they wanted to be a young mom. I don't want to be an old mom. You want to be a young mom for what? I would say that all the time. You have a long life to live. Why are you in a rush to be a mom? Once you become a mom, your life will change automatically. And half of them don't even want to be a real mom. They want to still be out here partying, drinking, smoking, doing all these wild things with a bunch of kids, and then come to the internet and cry about how they struggling, how it's hard, how they just need help, how they baby can't go to school, how their baby can't do this. All of these things that it's your choice. These are your children. Make better decisions.
If black women are such terrible mothers, why do you keep making us mothers? I want to understand the logic. Like, I'm watching this debacle about, deadbeat parents and why the daddy leave and he get more respect than the mother that stayed. And I'm just trying to understand, like, if black women are terrible mothers, they're terrible single mothers, they're baby mamas this, baby mama that, why are you procreating with them, okay, and then leaving them with your children that you helped create and put on this earth? And we're so horrible at it. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, can someone explain that logic to me? Because apparently y'all justifying being deadbeats. Can you explain that to me? Since black women are such terrible mothers, why you keep making us mothers then? Oh, okay.
This cannot continue to be a thing. And the crazy part about it is most black women don't believe that black men don't even have as many kids as black women do. Like, they believe that black men have all these kids. Like, less than half have kids. But almost majority, but almost 80% of black women have children. What does that say? And they're with black men primarily. That means black women are laying down with the same men having kids. So you about his third baby mama. Yeah, you're the third one. She's the fifth one. She's the seventh one. She the second one. It's happening. And we sit there and we pretend like we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's happening. And we know what's going on. We know what it is. We just don't care. We don't care. And then people love to act like you're the problem when you say, be accountable, choose better. No, that's for real. That's not just to like tear you down. No, that's a real thing, that if we stop using our vaginas to get what we want, we'll stop doing some of the things that we're doing to then be mad at what you got from using your vagina. You used your vagina to get what you thought you wanted, and now here you go. And then you got to live with it. Start using your brain. Start using your common sense. But again, these single moms are very much bird brains. Very much so. And unless we change our mentality, unless we start taking accountability, it will continue to be a thing that will keep happening over and over again. And people love to support it. They're the ones who get the GoFundMes that run it up in 2 days. They get $100,000 in a GoFundMe for them and they 3 kids. Just that easy. So why do I got to be accountable when everybody gonna keep saving me from all my troubles, all my poor choices? But this is just my opinion, y'all. As I always say, I really want us to recognize that, as I always say, this stuff is a direct influence on the younger generation of what we continue to do and what we continue to promote and influence and encourage. Let's start telling the real truth about motherhood, single motherhood at that. Tell the truth. Stop lying. Be honest about how difficult it is, how hard it is. We women are on here crying about not having kids. Don't have kids. That's what they say all the time. Don't have kids. But it's always when it's like the worst of the worst situation. You've been promoting single motherhood for the last 3 years. Like it was all peaches and cream. Now you having a bad day. Now you want to tell people don't have kids. Come on now. Let's be honest. Let's be accountable and let's do better. Okay? So, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop it down below. Of course, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the conversation. Of course, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.